Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. We are back, we are back, we are back.
Yep.
Welcome back to another episode of Fresh Off the Boat Show, presented to you by the three-headed monsters, but today it's just the two of us today. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Toby.
It's Kojo here.
You know what I mean? And ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen.
We have another special legend in the house today. You know what I'm saying? This
Big
gentleman,
one.
bro.
Big one.
Yes, sir.
Big one.
This gentleman is a legend. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The Idan. Mm-hmm. You get me? You know, say everybody today the Idan.
Yeah, I call him the bridge.
You know what I'm saying?
I call him the bridge.
Listen, bro. The dot connector.
The connector.
You know what I'm saying? The dot connector.
That's so.
The pillar. One of the pillars of this game, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you want to know what game we're talking about, talking about music.
Music.
I'm not
general,
just going
bro.
to say Afrobeats.
What's
music.
Music in general, bro. You know what I'm saying? The dot connector. This man has connected the dots with Beyoncé. He has connected the dots with Kanye West.
This guy, you're mentioning some big names, though.
He has connected the dots with Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
He has connected the dots with Snoop.
Okay.
He has connected the dots with Don Jazzy.
And you keep going. This guy.
Fam, should I continue though? Should I continue?
No. You've mentioned too many.
Listen.
You have to include Ghana. You have to include South Africa. Well, it's United States of Africa.
There you go, brother.
United States of
Do
Africa.
you hear that voice?
Stoneboy,
Shatta Wale, Ghana, South Africa, Kenya, Sarkodie.
Aye.
You go, I mean, name any legend where you know. Any legend where you know for this game. This legend right here has connected them dots, bro.
And if you have not recognized the voice already,
We are talking about the big O'Shea, the big bank. We call him Bankulli, bro. Salute to you, bro.
Thank you. Salute to you too. I appreciate.
Salute to you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate.
We supposed give you your flowers, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, say for this game, a lot of people forget the people that paved the way for us, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do that. People always want to talk about, the new cats and everything, and they are great. But you have seen the evolution of this game. And you are still in this game, creating and making stars. So we appreciate you, man.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate the things you've said.
Nah,
But
it's real though.
But the way I'm wired, I'm not wired to wait for that,
But
And
you
the
deserve
way-
your flowers, man.
I know. I accepted it. But
There you go.
But the way I'm wired,
it's just
the
knowing you.
Bible says if you lift yourself high, I will take you down.
Yeah, but you're not the one lifting yourself high. We
know.
are the ones that are lifting you high.
Thank you. And if you lift yourself down, I will lift you up.
There you
That's
go.
what I'm saying. So for me, the way I'm wired, I'm not waiting to be given flowers. You just do what you need to do. Because at the end of the day, we have a specified period to spend in this world.
Absolutely.
So all you need to do is just keep on making sure that the engine that runs your car is working. And you are overhauling. You are removing the dead oil. You are removing the bad brake pads. You are servicing the car so that the car can keep functioning.
Oh no, bro, that's amazing, man. That's amazing. And in this game, a lot of people, because you brought up God, you brought up Bible, and this is not the first time, like most of your interviews that I've seen and everything, you always give the praise to God and everything, yeah? But in this game, a lot of people, think that they are God. You know what I mean? In this game, and without them, nothing runs and everything. Like, how come you have that mindset?
I'll break it into two, that answer. The first part of the answer is that God created us for nothing but to worship him. The essence of God creating man and woman is for you to worship him. Is for you to praise him. God, you cannot appease God with anything. He owns everything. He created the world. He created that air you breathe. He created all the opportunities. Put it there. You are being given back to by your parents. So you can't service God. You can't bribe God.
At all.
He's omnipotent. He's in charge of everything.
Absolutely.
Now, all that being said, you are created to worship and to praise him. meaning we are instrument of his praise. And also we are vessel in this world. That is one part of it. But the beautiful part of it also is that, so when God created the world, he created the world by speaking the words. Let there be let there be water, let there be sea, let there be this, let there be that. He created animals. We did not hear historically that God used his hand to create any animals. So the question is, he spoke into the word. He spoke the word. Let there be sea, let there be here, let there be this, let there be that. The first and the most significant thing God used his hand to create was man. We all know that, right? Okay. He created, they said he used his hand to mold man. And after molding man, he breathed the breath of life into man. We believe that. We all agree, right?
Yes.
Okay, if we agree that, meaning God shared what makes him God into men. Should I repeat that again?
Yeah,
Meaning when God created that mold, he molded us. He now breathed the breath. Meaning he shared part of what he is into us. So we are small gods.
Absolutely.
So it doesn't matter whether because God has given you part of himself, the rule is still there. You are created to what? Worship him.
To worship
To
him.
praise him. Now, this is the trick. This is the science of it that has to do with music or any creativity that you as a man has. When God blesses you with gift, with money, with talent, with everything you can think of, your own job is to utilize those and gifts. Make it great. When the success story comes, give the glory back to God.
Absolutely. 100%.
It doesn't need it from you. It only shows you have out of gratitude.
The gratitude.
Now, the moment if you give it back to him, he will return it back to you in 100,000 folds. That is the science. That's the reason why he said, if you lift yourself up, I will lift you down.
We'll bring it down.
If you lift yourself down, I will lift you up. No,
Absolutely.
he doesn't want you to compare yourself to him. Bro. But look at what happens, within the music industry. I am the first to. I am this. I am that. I am that. It counts for you. You don't want to be struck down by God.
Absolutely.
You want his blessing. You want to keep. It is not even you that is doing it. You're only just a fractional part of it. Because if the people do not love you, if the people do not support you, if God has not changed his mind of the people to follow you, how do you think all that will achieve? And moreover, are you the first person to be in that situation ever in this world? Go back to the history. Go back to the history.
There's
Michael Jackson. Are you bigger than Michael Jackson?
Hell no.
Do you have the kind of fame he has?
Hell no.
Not even close.
Where is he now?
He's gone.
And so we have the greats. I'm not bringing what they've done down, but I'm just saying that the science, the education is just there in front of you.
Yeah.
Can't you humble yourself? Even in your blessing, be humble. And guess what? God doesn't bless you because of yourself alone. He blesses you because of everybody around you.
Yeah.
So if you are not source of blessing to everybody around you, then you are a waste. And blessing is not giving them weed or giving them small money. No, It is teaching them, making them how to fish.
How to fish.
Turning them into product of excellence too. Because how much joy is it if we all grew and we become successful together?
Yeah.
Imagine.
But then also, I agree with everything you're saying, but some people can hear this.
You don't have to agree.
No, but like I agree with you because I'm of the same mindset. But then the flip side of that coin is, some people sometimes, especially the greats, if you look at the people like LeBron James, Michael Jordan, some of these artists and everything, that pride, that ego, sometimes is what makes them great as well. Right? Like a lot of people say that because one of the most narcissistic people that you can come across are probably artists and athletes, especially the great ones. Right? And when you hear their story, when you hear the story of The Last Dance, that's Michael Jordan, Kobe sometimes, you hear stories that they were probably not horrible, but they thought the world revolved around them because of how great they are. So sometimes it's that pride and that ego, that's what makes them great, no?
I don't believe in that science. I think it's an individual thing. Devil is a destroyer. Satan is a bad guy. Yes, you know.
I say it's a bad guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bad guy. I mean, I'm sorry that this whole conversation
No, it's beautiful conversation.
moving towards very spiritual
Listen,
thing.
we're going to have every conversation. It's a beautiful
Do you
conversation.
believe music is a spiritual thing?
Absolutely.
You believe there's a lot of spiritual science
Yes, absolutely.
that goes into music? Okay.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you one more story. There's one guy called Lucifer. Are you familiar with that name?
Yes, I am. In the Bible.
Okay. Lucifer in the Bible. Lucifer was a musician in heaven. He was a very good, one of the best angels, loved by God. If he opens his mouth, guitar, piano, music, oh, God, just relax. He was loved. But he raised an army
To fight against
to
God.
fight against God. We all know the story.
Yeah.
What is his name again?
Satan.
No. It was Lucifer.
Okay.
It was so much important to God's mental health. Let me put it like that. That God gave him a name. The Morning Star. Should I repeat again?
The morning star.
The Morning Star. Can you just conceptualize that?
That is a big name.
Can somebody just give you a name, the Morning Star? Meaning, if they see you in the morning, you are shining.
Yeah. You make their day, you know.
Yeah. He felt he was very powerful. He felt he knows in and out of how God operates. He felt he can be God too. Is that not ego?
His ego.
Aha, okay. And he raised an army against God to take over. But God instructed the smallest angel, according to the story we all know.
That's the Bible.
Angel Michael, right?
Yeah.
To strike him down. He was chased from heaven with his angels. We did not see anywhere written that he was killed. He was chased.
He was chased down.
Down to where?
F.
Say it again.
F.
Head.
Yeah.
With what?
His angels.
Meaning he's living where?
Around us.
And you think he's happy that other God's creations are excelling. He cannot fight God, but he can fight man.
Yeah.
He can destabilize man. So he comes in with different tricks.
In different ways.
Especially now that you are a musician. You are doing God's work. You are doing everything that makes God happy. You are his first target. What is he going to bring to you? Ego. Over bloated image. Thinking you are greater than even God himself.
Absolutely.
Forgetting who gave you that talent. Forgetting your origin. Forgetting your destination.
That's it.
I am the biggest. I am the baddest. I am number one. Forgetting you are a mortal man. You can be destroyed. Satan is here. The name changed from Lucifer to Satan when he dropped here.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've heard of the fallen angels.
Oh, of course. Of course.
And you've heard of so many places. A lot of people are like, we are there. We can't see them. The landmarks are there.
They are amongst us.
Lost city of angels. Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Wait,
that's crazy,
it's
man.
a club that's it.
It's crazy.
This
You know, the thing is, a lot of people forget about the spiritual aspect of this, and for people that don't know, this conversation was not planned.
It was not planned.
We do
It
not
was not
plan
planned.
nothing on here. We just let it flow and everything. And it's so amazing the way you also tapped into the whole spiritual thing, because a lot of people don't know that music is a spiritual thing, and that is the reason why sometimes we see people do a lot of crazy things because of music, like drill music, all these kind of things. You hear it, you just go out of your way to go do stuff because the spirit behind whatever the
What
music
you're listening
is
to, yep.
gets into you. It's a gateway.
I will help you. The spiritual controls the physical. Think about it. An artist can sing a song that will make you cry. Why are you crying?
The spirit behind the song.
It's not just that. There is a connection. There must be a marriage in connection, in the spirit. What he's saying, you must concentrate. You must tap into it. So it's like a plug and socket. Something must connect for a reaction to happen.
The same
Somebody
way.
sings, another person listens, and he cries. Somebody sings, another person listens, and he go mad. Somebody sings, Another person listen.
They go find woman.
And is looking for a woman to have sex with. Somebody sings, another person listen, and the person is going to look for weed to smoke.
So
somebody sing, another person listen, and he felt so elated that he removes all the money in his pocket and he starts spraying the musician.
Strip clubs and that.
Strip clubs or whatever you want to call it. But of course, is it not really? There's one guy called Solek. Solek will start singing, and he will call your name in a very beautiful way. He will relate your name to music, to songs. And I see boys, they will remove pounds, they will spray. Why do you think? What makes them? What triggers them? There must be a connection of the spirit.
The connection behind the song.
Why? Because the spirit man is what answers to God. What is talking here now, this podcast, is not by the flesh. It is by the spirit, by what that breath God breathed into us. That is what he's speaking.
Absolutely.
Can two agree without coming together?
Hell no.
Exactly.
Hell no.
Music is spiritual. Fela said it. But a lot of people think, this is the science behind it. Music is spiritual.
That's just what it is.
Somebody sit down in a sad moment, far away from you, Australia. He sings a song, it becomes number one in the world. And apart from the engineering, the marketing, the pushing, but there's something in the song that make whoever want to market the song.
It's only in music that someone cannot speak a particular language, but the song comes on and he or she knows all the
I
words.
see everybody singing in all concert venues now. Bemi Trabaye, that is Bemi Trabaye.
90%
It's a strand from the gutter. Now down for boys.
Yes, now.
Language with that now. Bemi Trabaye, even the Burna Boy that sang itself, Bemi Trabaye has been existing before him.
Yeah.
But whether you like it or not, he beautifully crafted it into melodies
And put it in there.
And his own people listen to it like, Bemi Trabaye, and I look at people and I'm like,
Fam,
this is Fuji. This guy is putting Fuji words.
Oyibo people at this concert and everything, bro. Sing it to this guy song word to word. And
They don't even know what Bemi Trabaye means, most of them.
People,
You don't know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People do not care because the melody, there's a science, there's a spiritual connection with the melodies with the person listening to it.
Absolutely, man.
So it is no longer music production. It is music science.
Wow. Man, thank you so much for that, man. Thank you so much for that, bro. You know what, yeah?
See, before we go on, I've had this question in my mind. I just want to ask you quickly. I beg you, how many Yeezy trainers or kicks do you own?
That's a good one.
I just want to know.
That's a good one. How many easy kicks do you have?
Every time I see your posts, your pictures.
Unfortunately, I'm not
exactly.
But bro, yo, listen, for people that are watching this thing right now, yeah, because we actually had to accumulate, some photos and everything, bro. So we're gonna show you, man, bro. Because we've been talking about this behind the scenes. You're like, bro, how many easy kicks?
How many easy kicks where you
does this chairman have? You go up there. We're just gonna show you, man, right now, bro. For real. This is it right here. You know what I'm saying? So for people that are watching right here, he's got one because we accumulated the pictures and everything, brother.
All of them. Most of them.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? He's got one.
You need to send me all that.
We will. You know what I'm saying? We got another one as well, man. We've got another one as well, bro. Like, listen, these pictures are coming up right now, man. We got another one right here, too. You know what I'm saying? Because we were like, yo, this one right here.
These ones,
they're all the expensive ones.
And these are all the expensive ones right here.
The exclusive ones.
You know what I'm saying? These are all the expensive ones right here. And
because I never see this color before. This yellow one.
And this one like the OG one. This one like the OG one.
Okay, let me tell you about that one.
Talk to me.
This one has a story.
Talk to me.
Okay.
So me and Kanye were in Uganda. I know this is going to, let's shake this show so that, people can. We were in Uganda, so Kanye, that was my first contact of seeing this on Kanye's leg. Kanye, at the airport, he met DJ Khaled, he removed one.
Yeah, and gave it to him.
I don't know if it is after or before, but we were in Uganda, I was in Uganda with Kanye, and we were taking a stroll during the daytime. He was taking me to, we were having conversations, and we were going to, it's like his chalet.
Yeah.
Like chalet in the, it's like a camp like a resort.
Yeah.
Like a resort.
Yeah.
So we're going to his own place. As we're walking there, I'm like, guy, how come we can't buy this in Africa? And he looked back and said, yes, we can get it in Africa. True. All the ones I've been seeing in Africa, they are made in China.
Yes.
And he looked back, he said, for real? I said, even me, I have money, I can't buy. You know what he did? He removed the one he was wearing.
The one he was wearing at that time.
The one he was wearing. He removed it. Sadly, I was putting on a Nike.
So what did he do with the Nike?
I just bought it the Nike. Yeah, I just bought it from here in London.
So what do you do with the Nike then?
Black. He said remove those ones.
Yeah, of course, bro. Of course, then.
That was the first time I was initiated into wearing his kick.
Listen, shout out to Kanye West, bro. Shout out to Kanye
I'm
West
not done with the story.
No, go on.
Okay. So he removed the one in his legs. He removed the one on my legs. And I removed my Nikes. And he took the two Nikes. He threw it.
The one that you just bought.
The one he was wearing, he just, fresh. He just wore it that same day.
Yeah, he took it and gave it to you.
And the good thing was that we were wearing the same size. So I wore it immediately then. So immediately I said, we know they waste things in Africa. You see that one? Even if it is my gate man in Lagos,
I need to give it to him.
So we went to pick it.
So he was about to throw it away.
He threw
it away already, bro. He threw it away already, bro.
And that same kicks, that same one he gave me,
it's
still in my house.
Of course,
and
bro.
That's that same one there.
No, this one is a new one, so I had to buy another new one.
Oh, so you still got that one?
Of course, it's there forever.
You know what?
I have two most important memorabilia.
Do you know
that
what?
one? And also an autograph signature from Trump. You remember that red making an American great cap?
We're gonna go.
Remember that cap?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have it.
Do you know what? If we ever find our way to your house, we'll probably back on it, bro.
Very solid security.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Because we have been talking about this. We are like, yo, this man, he's got Yeezy kicks for days. You know what I'm saying? And like, we know that you've got a great relationship with Kanye West and everything. Yeah, for people that don't know, there is obviously this video that made its rounds into the internet and everything, courtesy of yourself and everything. Just gonna pull you up real quick. And we don't know where you guys was at this time when you guys did this video. So we're just gonna pull you up so that you can obviously tell us where you guys was in that, bro. Because the dance where Kanye West danced for this song, yeah, or rather for this video, guy, we just did laugh. Look at that. Fam, fam, just look at Kanye West, bro. Yes. Look at it. Hey,
bro,
hey,
that's the spirituality of the music.
I'm telling you, bro. Look at that. Bro. This right here is beautiful, man. This right here is beautiful. Where was this?
That's Uganda.
Uganda.
Wow.
That's Uganda.
So what album were you guys working on any music or something? Or were you guys just chilling?
Okay, I will help you, but
okay,
I won't say a lot.
You don't need to say too much.
Okay. Just tell us what you can tell us.
Yeah, number one, shout out to the guy. There's one guy putting on the blue bandana.
The guy that was sitting down.
Okay. Shout out
to him. His name is Bongo the Way. He's one of the.
Shout out to Bongo the Way, man.
A producer. He's based in LA.
All right.
Yeah, he's very pretty known out there.
Wow.
Bongo the Way is a Nigerian, by the way. Yeah, he's from Akwa Ibom. I didn't know until after that whole scenario. I mean, my own thing is that I believe I've spoken about Kanye in many times. You know what I mean? In different fora. But for the opportunity of prosperity, Kanye West is one of the most gifted human beings that I've ever met in my life.
Wow.
I'm not saying it for platitude's sake. I'm not saying it for clout chasing. I'm not saying it because I'm looking for anything from anybody.
Of course not.
Because when God created man, he created man in his own image and likeness. I break it down again. When God created man, you believe God created man,
Absolutely,
right?
I do.
And you believe God created man in his own image and likeness.
Absolutely.
What can you see in what I just said now? When God created man, he created man in his own image and likeness. Meaning we are exact copy.
Like him.
Like him. So if God is the greatest, it means we are the greatest.
Yeah.
If God is the best scientist in the world, then we are the best scientists in the world.
Absolutely.
Because we are prototypes.
Absolutely.
Okay? If God is the best cook in the world, then we are best cooks around the world.
Yeah.
So if God is the best music producer in the world, then we are prototypes of music producers.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. But the difference between each producers and each cook is how you've been able to harness your talent.
Absolutely.
How you've been able to develop your talent. All the blessings, all the grace, all the great things that comes with any man giving birth to in this world have been put there when you were in your mother's tummy. It starts from when man and woman come together to become one.
Absolutely.
That union, whatever comes out of it, comes from the two blessings from the two sides.
Yeah, absolutely.
To become one. Because can two agree without coming together?
Hell no.
No. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
So now when the fetus is being formed, the blessing has been there. You've been designed. The greatness has been there.
Absolutely, bro.
When you get back, you come into this world, the job of your parent is to see you through that process of growing up to the level where one day you will discover I can sing, I can do podcast, I can dance,
make music,
I can do this. And remember, at that point in time, there's always conflict between you and your parents.
Absolutely.
Because your parents will like, no, you have to be a doctor. You say, no, this is what I want to be.
Do.
No. Boom. You become a star.
Yeah.
Your parents are guardians. They do not own you. They are guardians. And they have time limit.
Wow.
That time at which they are your guardians, their job, role, because God owns you. They don't own you.
Yeah. They're just there
God
to guide
owns you.
They're there to guide you.
Yes. So this is what we need to know. God owns you. Your parents are just guardian because at a time you start fighting them to live your life.
Absolutely.
Leave me, oh mommy. This is what I want to do. I want to be a model. I want to be a scientist. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a this. Their own job is to give you all the resources
You need
that will make you great.
Nurture you.
Nurture you. At a point, you will now start living your life yourself. All the values that they've given you, all the trainings, don't go left. Oh, if you go left, there's a pitch there. If you go here, there's a hole there. There's this. It will all start ringing. For you to now follow the line of your destiny. It is here. Right. Your destiny is in your hands. That's what they say. This is the line. It's here.
Yeah.
This is the line. They are two different. It's not the same in all hands.
Absolutely no. Absolutely no.
The destiny is in your hands.
It's different.
So it is for you to discover all those other hidden talents, innate talents in you.
Yep,
God do not give one talent.
There's different. You need to be able
God
to
do not
tap.
give one talent. It is there. Your job is to activate, to discover, and to nurture it. Absolutely. I can play the bass guitar. I can play lead guitar. I can sing. I can do all those things. Yes, he has blessed me with talent, with grace, with blessing. But my own job, I still need to learn how to play it. Yep. How to learn free grain, how to position your hands. God will not come from heaven to teach me that. He's busy. No. He's busy with other people in Pakistan, in Israel, in London, in Britain, in America.
He's a busy man, bro. He's a busy man.
I'm breaking all these things down for you to understand that Kanye is a prototype of a man created by God. So if he says, I am God, fact, he's God.
Because he's a prototype.
He's a prototype of God. But in this instance, we're talking about small g.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
of course.
The mini God.
So you can't say that because he know who he is. You now take that as an offense.
No, of course
if you do not know who you are,
then that
is on you.
Yeah. That's on you.
Because a lot of people mix confidence and pride. They are two different things. As a man, as a woman, you are supposed to be confident of yourself. Yes.
First and foremost.
And
you have to be confident of what you have, what you carry, how you do your business. If you have confidence of what you do, nobody should take that as pride. When you have confidence and you are now over-bloating it, it is when it turns to pride.
Why do you think a lot of people give him backlash? Because he's a very confident guy.
He's living his life. Live your life. We always live other people's life. Because a lot of people do not know what their own journey is.
And also, I think people sometimes project their own complexes.
Don't get me wrong, nobody is perfect.
Absolutely.
So nobody is perfect. So leave it like that.
Yeah.
Why don't you live your own life?
Concentrate on living
The guy
your own life.
said he is more than a musician. I can do products. I can do this. But some people came out also. It's there in the news. Now keep quiet. You are talented. Just sing. Keep quiet. Sing. That's all. But he said, no. God has given me more than one talent.
Let me explore it.
Let me explore it.
Do you know what is crazy? Because we also saw his documentary, Yeezus. You know, the Yeezus documentary that's on Netflix and everything. And you could see his story. You know,
that's not even the full story. That's part of the story. That's not the full story. I mean, they captured it very well. Chike is uncle. Is like big uncle to us.
Wow.
They all did very well.
Nah, they did very well.
They did smart. I mean, you know, the essence of that documentary, it was not as if it was super planned to be this final part of it. They had a plan to shoot it, but at some point they missed each other. I don't want to talk about the whole process, but whether you like it or not, there's a lot to learn.
Absolutely.
Why do we always get to that? You yourself, you're a child of destiny. You are a child of destiny. If not, we won't be sitting down here.
Absolutely.
Putting information
out there
about what everybody knows. All these things I'm saying you cannot tell me you don't know it.
Yeah,
but defining it the way I define it sounds totally different.
It's special.
So like I always tell people, you know, Kanye is a super talent. He's a prototype of God's creation.
Yeah.
But in as much as we are all prototypes of God's creation, the way we download information
is different.
It's totally different. You might be downloading your information or processing let me use the word processing. You might be processing your information in megabytes. Yes. Some can be 1 MB, 2 MB, 3 MB. Some can be 1 gigabyte.
Some can be 1 terabyte.
1 terabyte. Some can be 1 mega super terabyte. Or whatever you want to call the IS. Some people are like that.
Some can be
and it is grace. That's the reason why you have is a talented artist. He's a superior talented artist. He's an extraordinary superior talented artist. That guy is a genius. What is the difference between all the? It's choice words. There must be something special from the. There are so many talented artists.
There's always a level above.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So if you cannot see your next man in that regard, then there's a problem.
That's on you.
Don't forget I said, who did God chase from heaven down?
Lucifer.
And when he gets to here, what does he become?
Satan.
Who are his first enemies?
Man.
Human beings.
Man and woman.
Humans, yeah.
So what do you expect? Confusion is in this world.
Yeah, that's really.
I'm not saying that we won't scale through. I'm not saying that there are no good people. There's a lot of good people. But we have to be sensitive to know that there is a war. There's an extended war from heaven that is still happening here.
Yeah.
And it won't stop.
It's not going to stop.
Because it's part of God's plan too.
Authentic chaos.
That's what a lot of people miss. This is part of God's plan.
God
didn't just leave us to it and then think, make the fence for themselves.
No.
But it is all.
He created.
This is part of the story.
God created darkness. He created light.
It's part of the story.
He could have only created light. He said, "Let the two
balance each other out."
Yes, he knows there is evil. He knows there is good. That's why he created the judgment day.
Yes, bro. You are taking it all the way there.
But let's drift. Let's drift
no. So that Kanye you were talking about is a special kid. He's living his life.
How did the both of you meet?
We met at Dubai. We met in Dubai. In fact, it's a very funny story. They invited Dbanj and Mo Hit Records to come and perform in Dubai. I have to mention his name as we're giving everybody credit now. There's this, billionaire in Nigeria. His name is Uncle Scott. Uncle Scott Tommy.
Salute to Uncle Scott.
Yeah, Uncle Scott Tommy. In fact, I'll give you exclusive here.
Exclusive.
The show, he was having, I think it's, you know, those big birthday parties.
Yeah.
Milestone. He wanted only Dbanj. But Dbanj was not having it. Like,
Yeah.
You are rich, bro. All my crew have to pull up. Like, if you want me,
you're going to want this
one
person.
day cool. You have to want this. So everybody was included on the trip. And they are going to get paid. This is fact. Dbanj is alive. Ask him.
Wow.
So, I mean, we all jump on the plane.
Yeah.
Now, I was in charge of getting the visas done. I've not traveled to Dubai at that time. That time, I remember there's a lot of funny slots or whatever. So, I mean, to cut the long story short, the person that was supposed to do the letter or whatever slots for us to get the visa did I think he overpacked his own quota. Like you're supposed to do 20 quota, and I did 25. We didn't know. Yeah. They gave us the document. But when we landed in Dubai, it became a different story. They cleared everybody.
Wow.
I can't imagine telling you this story. They cleared everybody. Yeah. And they blocked only me and Dbanj that they are deporting us to Nigeria.
Only you and Dbanj. The main guy that they wanted said.
Yes. Everybody, they cleared everybody. Mr. Scott has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, of course.
In fact, because I remember at that time, he even asked us that, can we do our visa? I mean, can they do the visa for them? Then it's very easy. I mean, from the hotel, they can write the letter and you can get it. But for some reason, I don't know how it got to me that I have to be the one to do it. And it was last minute. So I spoke to my friend and we got to Dubai and we were stopped that the person that overbooked us on his own quota is in trouble. Okay, take it up with the person. They said, well, I mean, guess what? We landed in Dubai, and the second plane that left Nigeria was 7 hours after ours. Met us in Dubai.
No, you're joking.
So meaning for like 9 hours, we had
you guys were at the airport going back and forth.
The band was swearing, was cursing.
Wait,
for me.
And this was like peak Dbanj.
Peak Dbanj.
Shit.
Before Oliver Twist.
Okay.
So like that's
like
peak.
some few months before Oliver
That's
Twist.
peak.
No, that's
band,
peak.
Yeah.
So we were there. I mean, this story, I'm sure he will be laughing if he sees it. Yeah, let him laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, we were there at Dubai and he was cursing. He was cursing me. Curse. There's no curse. I was just looking at him like this.
Now you did in charge of the
whole... my hands were folded because I'm like, I didn't do this.
Yeah,
the person didn't tell me. We paid. It's not as if I held one money back or whatever.
No, of course not.
I mean, I was there. It was cursing. You can imagine.
Yeah.
He's hydrated, dehydrated.
He's hot
he's
over there as well.
hungry. He's hungry.
He's hungry and hungry, bro.
I mean, that was. For me, I was just looking at the whole airport, and to now crown it up, the second flight from Nigeria
Landed.
that left
Just landed.
and they now walk past us.
And they're looking at you lot.
As if we have drugs.
Yeah. They're looking at you
That
lot.
must have felt embarrassing
Oh,
as well.
Jesus Christ, it was. I mean, I was there. I mean, I was just soaking all the...
If this was, what's it called? Social media days and everything.
Oh,
we would have
Jesus
seen
Christ,
it on
it would be
Instagram.
trending.
We would have
I mean, I was there. I was
Instagram,
soaking all
Twitter, everywhere.
I was soaking all the bad energy that he was throwing.
Yeah.
So one thing, what happened watching the whole thing is I stood up and I went to meet one of the immigration guy.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all wrapped up in white. So I went to meet him that. My name is Bankulli. That I manage that guy there. That the whole problem is not from us. I told him what happened. That I'm ready to go back to Nigeria, but they should let him in. The guy looked at me like that, no, the two of you have gone through hell. No, don't worry. Go and meet that man. He pointed to one other immigration official. I think that man was the head of Dubai. So I went to him and I explained the same thing to him. He said, yes, the problem was that the person that was supposed to do your own quota.
We get it.
He was saying, replaying the same thing. I said, yes, that, they just told us that. We didn't know that. That I'm ready to go back to Nigeria. You can let him go so that, He said, no. Why will you do that? I said, Yeah, so that you can be happy. So that you can
You
go
won't
in.
sacrifice.
So that we can just end this
Just end this whole palaver.
This
whole palaver,
and the guy
man.
looked at me like that. He said, no, don't worry. I will resolve it. Apparently, all the while, they were looking at us from their screen.
From the city.
waiting
just
for
for
you
them
guys
to know whether,
Okay.
you know, they
Yeah,
always,
of course.
So, I mean, I was calm all throughout. So, eventually, they allowed us into Dubai.
Wow. After,
That's my
like,
first time ever in Dubai.
Wow, like after how many hours?
Maybe 9 to 10 hours. We were there at the airport. It was crazy.
Shit.
It was crazy. And so when we entered, the band was very angry.
Yeah.
Now it was very, very angry.
Yeah.
Now I was very, very angry because I felt that
'Cause you feel
even
like-
if we're there, the people we came to see should have at least find a way.
Just call you
but
guys
which
at
was
them.
difficult for them. I didn't understand the whole Dubai setting, so I was angry. So when we got to the hotel, Atlantis Hotel, one of the best hotels in the world, we actually stayed there for like two weeks. Imagine.
Wow.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm on a big boy hotel right there.
Trust me, I mean, Uncle Scott,
Yeah.
I mean, did great. Uncle Scott Tommy. I mean, I'm mentioning his name so that people
Salute
can
to
know.
you, man. Salute to you.
No, Uncle Scott and Uncle Boyo, the two of them.
Salute to you too.
You know,
God salute
something
you.
I mean, we were there. So when we got to the hotel, now the celebrant and his friends now showed up. So the band was angry, but he didn't want to show you. But me, I just switched.
You just calm.
Lie. See, it won't work.
So
And you guys,
You bottle up all that from the airport.
So I was
Now
now
you
pouring
just-
it in.
You carry
So
that give
all
them.
of them, number one, they don't know me, and they like,
Who's the guy?
if this guy go shut everything down, the band go perform.
Yeah.
So I mean, one of them came to me and he did like this. He tapped me on my shoulder. He said, Bankulli, listen to me. And that's Uncle Boyo. We are still friends to today.
Oh, bless.
He's around. He's in London.
Bless.
So he tapped me and said, that is Mr. Scott. And I look at Mr. Scott and we're all from the same riverine area. I'm from Bayelsa, Ondo State.
Oh, nice.
So, we just buried it and we moved on. The show went on, beautiful show, performance. We were there in Dubai for, like I said, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Atlantis, playing with the waters, jumping up and down, holiday, enjoying,
You know what?
enjoying seafood.
Do you know what? I'm gonna ask this. Was it only the water and the fishes?
For me, I mean, I've walk.
Yeah.
Just want to enjoy life.
if you know what I mean. You
But
know
it was
what I mean.
fun.
Yeah, of course.
Don't forget we went there for a gig.
Of course.
And now, the twist was this. While we were at the hotel, one of us said he saw Kanye West in that same hotel. But we look around, we didn't see him. I mean, I didn't put it in my mind. But on our way out of Dubai, when we pulled up, in fact, take it back, a day before we went to the airport, Dbanj have exhausted all his clothes. So he needed a new white t-shirt so that he can wear that and put on a blazer when he's going back to Nigeria. So I went to the Dubai shopping mall with Chuchu. Chuchu was his right-hand man. And Chuchu was supposed to get the white t-shirt, but I just saw, staying in the hotel was just boring. Let's go. So we went to the mall. When we got to Dubai Mall, Chuchu was trying to get a round neck because Dbanj has a hairy chest. So Chuchu was trying to get a round neck
to cover everything.
everything. But for some reason, the whole entire mall, there was no round neck t-shirt.
The only V-neck.
Now only V-neck. So I was the one that told him, like, guy, buy this thing, make we dey go. I'm tired. So he bought the V-neck. When we got back to the hotel, he saw it. He didn't say anything. The following morning, when we were already about going to the airport, he now wore it. Why V-neck? He started raking again. Musician. So I was there. I was just looking at it. The worst you would do is to go naked to the airport.
Abi, you know what go ask?
Eventually, he entered the car. When we got to the departure, VIP, there's VIP departure.
Yeah.
So when we got there, the chauffeurs, or what do you call them? They came with a plaque.
Air hostess and all that.
Air hostess, and they came with plaques. They were like Mr. Kanye West. So immediately,
You guys knew that he's around.
we knew that we are not Kanye West. So this is Dbanj.
I'm the band, Oscar band.
Yeah, they thought it was Kanye.
They thought it was Kanye West. Yeah.
So it meant that we got to the airport before Kanye.
Yeah.
So we got there and
Oh, they probably thought that all the black people there are Kanye West.
Hey, you understand what I'm saying? So Dbanj said, no, I'm Dbanj, but we all spoke to each other.
Dbanj, like my
Maybe
people call
Kanye
me.
is coming or is in the same. I mean, it's coming through this path.
Yeah.
So we went in, we do checking in. Why doing checking in? Choo now told me, he said, maybe that Kanye West guy be that for that place. He's far away from us. So I now told him, I said, Choo, don't talk to him. Just go and confirm that he's the one.
That is the one.
I don't know what came upon me that day. I mean, I believe it's the spirit of
It's
God.
destiny.
So I told Choo, I'm like, I instructed him, go there, check, don't talk to him. Choo walk. Choo is stubborn, very stubborn.
Shout out to Choo. You get me?
Choo na bad boy. So Choo he stroll past him. When he was coming back, he greet him, Kanye West. I saw him.
He must talk to him now. He must talk to him.
Choo know what's in the
Choo
Clear instruction. Don't talk to him. The guy say
Choo shook his hand. I saw him. When I saw him, I told the rest of the guys, I said, Kanye is there.
Yeah.
Some of us have, we've done our own checking. So I said, the rest should wait. Me, Dbanj, and 2 people. That let's go and meet Kanye and introduce ourselves. So when we got there, he was sitting. And I'm like, how are you, Mr. Kanye West? My name is Bankulli. I would like to introduce Dbanj. And you guys have been on the same show, Star Mega Jam in Nigeria.
Okay.
Wow.
You remember Star
Yeah,
Mega Jam?
yeah.
Dbanj were here in Dubai. And he stood up.
Wow.
He stood up and I moved so that Dbanj can come forward. When Dbanj moved forward, guess what he said? I love the V-neck. And I love the jacket you're putting on. You're very stylish. The jacket he was wearing was the billionaire jacket. Very expensive one.
Wow.
Very, very expensive one. But he loved the V-neck.
That's
V-neck. V-neck
that's a V-neck where they got a para for.
that V-neck where our guy, the para,
Yeah.
But can you blame him? So, that was the first attraction.
Yeah.
So I told him, the band now told him that we would like to play in some of our music.
The song, yeah.
Okay, that's the other part of it that let me hold exclusively for my documentary. You hear?
Oh, the documentary is coming out.
Yeah, Chronicles of Afrobeats.
Listen, we are going to talk about a little bit of that. You know what I mean? When will we get them?
We need to touch on it. We need to touch on it.
I beg. Okay, so obviously that was how you got down met Kanye West.
That was how we met Kanye there, and we played in music, and it was elated. It was fantastic. In fact, what he said was, "These that I just hear, I've put together a machinery to study African music. They've not been able to do it at the Los Angeles University." Those are his exact words. But what I'm looking for, I just hear it in this music you played for me. And I would like to meet the producer. And the producer was Don Jazzy. He didn't come with us on that trip. And we almost missed our flight because he even wanted us to just join him and be going like that. That's the kind of spirit.
Wow.
You remember
Just
I
like
told
that.
you the way he downloads stuff. Like,
no,
let's go straight from here to New York. And we're like, no, we have to
you got to go to Nigeria first.
So, so he gave me an email. He didn't give me directly. There's someone that was beside him. So he told the person to exchange email with me so that we can link up in New York. So we entered, me, Dbanj, and one other guy, we were the last people to enter the plane. The door was almost closed. We barely made it. You know?
Bless.
And we got to Nigeria. I remember the first person we told at that time was Don Jazzy that we met Kanye West. He said, I beg you.
And you know how Don Jazzy they talk.
Don Jazzy he don't give us joy that day. He just like, I beg, come meet me promoting. Jazzy is a very practical man.
Listen. He's got one of the most funniest Instagram page ever. Sometimes that they laugh.
Wait, now make I told this gist. I know say as they go, they watch this thing. They go, they lost. Bankulli won't cast me. He busted. He said, not from where. So it's just like an upcoming artist.
Yeah.
Make him meet you, the band, for Lagos Airport.
Just like that.
Make you come they talk, say make you come meet them for I beg. I beg, make you not raise my blood pressure.
My blood pressure, I don't get high BP for you.
Do you know we had to drop that matter because it looked as if
the guy don't agree.
No, it's not that I don't agree. He made us look as if we were dreaming.
You guys were dreaming.
So we kept quiet. We didn't talk about it. But now, good thing was that we're all now going to New York. In fact, we're not going to New York. We were going to Los Angeles to shoot endowed video. Remember the video?
I
with
remember.
Snoop?
I remember the
Yo.
video. and so, yeah.
So now, what now happened was that I think we had to make the trip twice or something. We were supposed to go to LA. We now changed our flight to New York so that from New York we'll go to LA. Yes. Okay, yeah. We went to New York. We had other plans.
Yeah.
So now it was an opportunity to activate the Kanye. So a day before we left, I sent out a mail to that same email
Okay.
that In fact, 2 days before the flight,
You just send them
I
out.
sent the guy a mail that, hi, we met at Dubai, Kanye said you should give me, The guy responded, oh, yes, fine, we're in New York. The second day, a day before the flight, I sent another email, just following up,
Yeah.
no response.
I guess, okay.
On the day of the
You
flight,
said another one.
we are in the flight, we're boarded, heading to New York. No response. We landed in New York. How far with that email? I saw a response. I saw time. No response. Maybe they never wake up.
Make it sound.
We enter plane. I mean, just fast forward. Eventually, we met Kanye. I don't want to give you a lot of details.
Because this will also be in the documentary.
The story sweets me.
Bro,
I know,
listen, that documentary
You
they
see,
come
basically,
soon,
what I want to say in this or in everything is that, like I said, nothing physical, nothing in the physical happened without the spiritual.
Yeah, of course.
And because of the perseverance, we were prepared. We had the music. At the end of the day, it is not meeting him that matters. It is the music that matters. And it is how you carry yourself.
That's the end result.
In the entire process, I mean, it was difficult reconnecting back to him, but the moment it happened,
It was easy.
what are you saying?
It clicked in.
We were there. I mean, we were looking for him. We were stuck in New York for a week, waiting and hoping to get response
To
back
hear
from him.
back.
The email response was not coming. And I remembered, I'm like, there's one of the OGs, in New York called Ogugwa, Mr. Ogugwa. He's alive. Ogugwa is one of the, I call him master dot connector. Yeah, Ogugwa used to connect the dots for Fela Nicola Okuti back in the
Shout
days.
to you wherever you are.
Yeah. Mr. Ogugwa, Mr. Ogugwa, I said, I reached out to you that, boss, I didn't want to tell you why we came to this town. We came to see Kanye. He said, Kanye, hey. It's okay, make I hit one of my guy up. You understand what I'm saying?
No,
now,
yeah.
he now spoke to, I think his friend, he works with Boy Wonder. He played bass guitar for Kanye, for Wyclef.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Mr. Wonder. or something.
Okay.
So I think he spoke to with Mr. Wonder, and Mr. Wonder now spoke to the closest person with Kanye at that time, Don C.
Don C. I know. Yeah.
You heard of Don C?
Don C. Yeah.
So Don C, they gave Mr. Ogugwa Don C's email address. So Ogugwa now shared Don C's email address with me. Of course, I quickly went there.
Straight up.
Hello, hi, my name is Bankulli. We met Kanye at the Dubai airport. Explain everything.
the whole thing. You go right
We're
there,
in
now.
New York. We have been here for like 7 days. Our plan is to go to LA to shoot with Snoop. Just put all make the thing they bulk.
Yes, now.
I didn't get any response that day. The second day in the evening, I just opened my small laptop there. I saw a response. Hi, I am very sorry to have overlooked your email. Kanye do want to meet you. He's in New York. And CC is another person. I just saw like 50 people on email copy. Kanye would like to meet you by 5 p.m. tonight at his studios. And I was so happy I shared it with everybody. Don Jazzy said was there. Jazzy now was shocked that
Okay, now he can agree now.
believe
Say,
that.
yeah, I can agree. Say the thing that's true.
No. But I can't understand. I say all the way that we were going up and down, he was in
He
his
was
room.
just
He was like,
there.
they don't respond. I tell you, anytime you do that, my mind be like, wait, were we sleeping when we met this guy?
Yeah.
Every time we go, have you gotten any response? No.
Okay.
I tell you people.
And they got a funny
But it was
guy,
fun.
bro.
But it was fun,
Yeah, of course.
I mean, everything switched when we met him that night.
Oh, nice. So, when do I come meet Kanye West right now? Yeah. Was he straight to the studio?
We met him in the studio, straight to the studio.
What was he producing at that time?
No, he was not producing. He was playing all the band songs, and it was going.
So it was mainly to
only
meet you
the band
guys,
songs.
and then
Wow. All the songs Don Jazzy created. I mean, in the studio it was fire, heavy.
That's crazy.
Heavy, the way it was sounding was
That
heavy.
is
And
crazy.
you know, sometimes we beat ourselves. We don't even know the value of what we carry. Yes, Mo Hit Record at that time was the big thing in Africa.
More his records.
But at that time
Jesus.
also, we do not know what
you
we
do
carry.
not know. Yep, you know it's big, but you don't know how.
You don't know
far.
how big is it until we got to one of the other sessions. Kanye invited to one of the other sessions where he invited L.A. Reid's.
Wow.
L.A. Reid's flew down.
Wow.
In fact, that meeting, I mean, there are powerful people that are
Listen, some of the names that Bankulli is calling right now, yeah. These are names of
No. There's a picture of
is
Dbanj.
who.
There's a picture of Dbanj, L.A. Reid's and Kanye or something. It's on social media.
Yeah, bro.
It's on Google. I took the picture. I took the picture.
I actually saw one with you, Kanye West, Leo, and somebody else.
No, Leo was not there. Leo was in London here. I took the picture with Leo. You know, Leo grew up in Lagos.
You did lie. Leo Cohen.
Yes, he grew up in Lagos.
That says a lot.
Be careful if you invite me to podcast.
That says a lot.
If you invite me to your podcast, you're going to have part 1, part 2, part 3.
Listen, you see this one? We would chop this one like
We are
gonna
here
chop
for it.
we're gonna chop this like pound of wheat, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
I always tell people don't know how blessed Nigeria is. Leo grew up in Nigeria. He told me. He told us his story. Leo can speak pidgin English.
That explains the reason why.
Listen,
he's a hustler.
Leo's
bro.
family, they were construction. They built part of Lagos. They built properties in Lagos.
Oh, wow.
Bro, I'm saying this
Leo
for the
is
first
a
time,
Lagos boy. He can speak pidgin.
Leo Cohen.
Yes.
Dbanj Leo Cohen.
If he speak pidgin, if he see me tomorrow, everything change. Forget to all of now they do office thing. The same Leo Cohen.
Wow. God, this one are exclusive.
That says a lot.
He can speak pidgin.
It's not exclusive.
Only me and the band, you know this one. I don't know if any other person
know.
Because he spoke it to us.
To you.
That's amazing, bro. That is amazing. Wow. Okay, let's fast forward now.
It's always important to stay in touch with
Let's
your
fast
roots
forward
of
now.
it.
That one is big for you to see.
God, I see the thing about him.
I'm sure even if Tuma, my guy, my brother, Tuma, you know Tuma Basa. Shout out to Tuma Basa.
Salute to you, brother.
Yeah, Tuma, you don't know Mr. Tuma.
I know him.
Tuma is a better person.
I know.
I'm sure Tuma said we'll be laughing now.
Wow.
You know, you know.
Wow. Guy, this one I one use way because I mean, if you know about hip hop, these are people that created Def Jam and everything. Like for you to say that
I think
you
he's
drop
on
in
YouTube
Lagos.
now or something.
Yeah. He's got YouTube now and
channel,
everything.
yeah.
I think he's like the president or something like that.
Yeah, top
you know? Wow. Okay, so let's fast forward to Watch the Throne.
Oh, okay.
Yeah? Let's fast forward to Watch the Throne.
Quick fast forward.
You know what I'm saying? Because obviously we can't see the pictures and everything. I mean, at that time, social media is not what it is today. So you have to go to some of these outlets to see what's in the happen and all that. But we saw the pictures, right? And we know Kanye West is great. Dbanj is great. Don Jazzy is great. You're great. Jay-Z is great and everything, yeah? What was the process like? Who made that call to say, yo, come to the studio. Let's do this.
Kanye made the call.
And where Una did that time when the call was made?
Lagos now.
So he called Una for Lagos, say, yo, enter plane tonight. Begin the show.
After meeting Kanye, of course, went back excited. Communication line has been open. And Kanye was the one that reached out for Jazzy and Dbanj to come to New York at that time. I think New York, Dbanj was on tour or blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there was a tour. I think MTA Music Tour.
Right.
So something, already in motion. So that trip, it was me and Don Jazzy that went to New York. And we didn't even know what was it. Don Jazzy went there with a blank laptop because he didn't know what he was coming to do.
So he didn't tell you guys where you guys were coming from. He just said, come in.
Yes. He's just coming. So Jazzy had a blank laptop. I'm saying this now. Don't laugh at me. He had a blank laptop. No software, no nothing in it. And I remember we landed in New York. I mean, they drove us straight to the Massa Hotel in Soho, you know. The setup was there.
Yeah.
So, like an hotel. They have like 5 rooms. You know.
Everything there.
I mean, it's one of the most expensive,
5 rooms?
Yeah. Like, they have 5 rooms set up for production. Each room, massive rooms.
Why did they need 5 rooms for production? Bro, I thought it was just one big room, studio,
no.
everybody did there.
Nah, everybody get part to play.
Almost as big as this. Yeah, as big as this, one room. Then you have production set up there. The next room.
So every room has its own producer.
Yeah, not just producer, set up, proper big
team.
Fatter speaker, as big as this. Big level speaker, like they are playing. I mean, I think it's the acoustic of the place, solid. In fact, the funny part is that same block, Kanye lived at the beginning of that same block, the penthouse.
So he can just walk down.
No, he did not go home for 3 months.
Now there they stay.
He was walking. Anytime he goes there, maybe he pick his clothes and come back. So I look at people when it's a machine.
Bro, that's crazy.
Everybody you can think of in this world came to that session.
Bro, and we are surprised when some of these songs come out and we hear the quality of it.
Bro,
you hear. I was there during the process.
How was the process?
I have never been in that kind of mega production before, ever. So for me, it was a serious learning curve. I was interacting. Mike Dean was my friend.
Shout out to Mike Dean.
You know Mike Dean?
Yeah.
Anthony Kilhofer was my friend.
Yeah.
You don't know Anthony? Google the name.
Anthony
Kilhofer, yeah.
I'll check him out.
Noah Goldstein.
Yeah. I've heard that name as well.
Okay. Che Pope was my friend.
The dot connector. You go,
I mean, so I'm calling their name because we did not just work on that project. You know, we became family, we became brothers.
So for you, it was a networking process.
It was not networking. I didn't go there to network. I went there as I went there as a manager. As the manager for Dbanj and Don Jazzy. Yeah, and of course, when we got there, that first appearance, we landed in the studio. Production was already going on. And the first thing they did was, I've never seen that in. Kanye played, I think it's, I'll remember the song. He played Lift Off.
Lift Off.
You understand?
Yeah,
now, for us in Nigeria, it's like, I think it's that's.
If it did. Yep.
Like church.
The church.
So when they played it, me and Don Jazzy will look at ourselves like, this one a world.
For people that don't know the song, for people that are listening that don't know the song, this is the song that he's talking about here.
Is it?
That's the song. Church.
Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so this is the song he's talking about.
Now,
Go
that
check
song,
that out.
you see that they went ba. So Jazzy was laughing. I was laughing at Jazzy. I'm on a war of this. We were speaking. So when we talk, they'll be looking at us like,
what you got to talk? Yeah.
So they now said that what comes to Jazzy's mind. Oh, Jesus Christ. They put on the keyboard and Jazzy put his hand. They mute the drum, they play this thing, and Jazzy used his own hand to play. He gave them an instant rhythm that you know what I'm saying?
On a keyboard.
With he changed the tones
to
drum.
Yeah.
So he knows where the snare crash. He killed everybody was like, what the hell is this?
They never hear that kind of thing before.
I was proud of Jazzy at that day. I'm like,
they never hear this kind of thing before.
I never see anything. Now, don't baba videos. I mean, you see the way I'm excited.
Bro,
I remember that it's just me and him.
This is where
he knocked off everybody. I mean, everybody there, they were like, this guy that Kanye has been talking about, Don Jazzy, let's see what.
That is a proud moment.
They came from Africa. They came from Africa. We were just coming. Jet lag was worrying us. Our eyes were like this.
But
Jazzy put his hand on the keyboard.
And just killed it.
And the glory of God showed up.
Spiritual.
Just killed it.
Spiritual.
Don't want thought because it's a test.
So this is what I call taking advantage of the right moment.
Bro, this
Not
is
just
where
that.
this is
Not
where
just that.
this is where opportunity meets preparation.
Thank you. You just said it. That's it. If he's not prepared for it, what's he going to do there?
He
He doesn't have confidence.
You could just did the watch.
You could just say shake in front of who? Do you know everybody that was there? Mike Dean, everybody, they were just looking at him like. You can imagine Kanye would have hyped us now that Don Jazzy is coming.
Yeah. These guys and
Even Kanye himself never met Don Jazzy. Okay, he met him before then. He met him just once at the studio in New York. That's in New York. Now meeting him really working. I was proud. I'm like, these people don't enter Wahala. Now me and Jazzy were speaking pidgin. I say, look at them. Now Kerubu song. They
don't enter one chance be that. Bro, what was the vibe like when he dropped them keys? When he dropped that drum snares and whatever?
Everybody was just like, they were shocked.
Everybody shocked.
Like, who the hell is this? Don't forget that, production to some people comes in different form. Some they can use it just pick. They speak a note.
Whatever.
You just some people they use their mouse to pick, to pick samples.
So different
Jazzy
types.
will play it is human algorithm.
Wow, that's
The
amazing.
finger, the muscle algorithm.
That's amazing. So as him play that thing now, this was Lift Off.
Yeah, lift off.
Was Jay-Z there at the time?
No, Jay-Z was not there.
Jay-Z wasn't there. When did Jay-Z come into the picture?
Oh, Jay-Z came into the picture for the first time when we were recording. I mean, he was coming back and forth and stuff. But he came into the picture the first time that I met Jay-Z one-on-one. Was when we were working on Ilias Motherfucker Alive.
Bro, you know what? That track was crazy.
I'll tell you the story, very simple. I've said it many places. We were in the studio. Remember I told you I was there in the capacity of an artist manager.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Don Jazzy was there, Kanye was there. Kanye was not there. But we were working, we were just in the studio there.
Yeah.
Then Kanye walked in. And he said, can everybody stop what they're doing? That they're going to play
This track.
that anything that comes to anybody's mind. I could feel that. My own thinking now is that he knew something was missing in the song.
Right.
And he needed to put something in it. So he was trying to figure it out. So he said, anyway, everybody should stop what they're doing. I was putting on an headphone. I was on my laptop. I was on a popular Nigerian blog called Linde KG. I was watching, just monitoring what's going on.
So we're just doing your thing.
I did my own. I thought it was
Koda.
even one corner of the room. And when he said that, I could see that everybody I was looking, when he came in, I was looking. And so me too, I removed the headphone. I heard what he said. And just out of respect, closed my laptop. I'm not supposed to get involved with their...
Like you're just, you basically there in the background.
Thank you.
Let them do their thing.
Thank you. But, like you said, preparation meets success. I've been doing music from age 4.
Wow.
Yeah, Jazzy knows. He knows. Everybody knows.
For people that don't know and everything, like, I know a little bit of your story, which we're going to get into that as well.
Yeah,
people don't know that you actually play instruments and sing and
I'm
everything.
into production and stuff. So, and I can sing very well as well. So, I removed my headphone and I closed the laptop. So they played the latest Motherfucker Alive. Yeah. While they played that song, I was making hum. I was humming something. What I hum, I could see Noah quickly rush to me with a recorder.
Just to record it.
I'm like, calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down. So Kanye was looking like, So now Don Jazzy, make I do him. Just do him no embarrassing. But I was just trying because really, like I always say, I am there as an artist manager.
Yeah.
You have to respect and you have to play the game right. I can't just come there and try and see that I want to shine or try to shine. I think it's just discipline.
48 laws of power, innit?
Yeah,
just know your place.
Know your place, exactly what I'm saying. So when I told him that, he said, no, Bankulli,
do your thing now.
I beg, do your thing. He was laughing. All of them too were laughing. So, I'm like, So I went to the mic and I did exactly what I did. And I could see the whole room was lit up. And I told them, I said, okay, let me do another version. So it was at that point that Kanye realized that. So this guy will sit down for this place.
This guy knows something for years.
No, monster. No,
Yeah.
So I was able to do my own stuff there.
And you know the funny thing here, I can only imagine because you're there as a manager. They're probably thinking, okay, this guy probably does not know anything about music. He's just there to manage this guy and everything.
So, I mean, I recorded that, and Kanye was widely excited. And what I did to me wasn't special. I mean,
were you surprised at that moment?
Why will I be surprised? I've been doing it from before. I'm a musician myself, so I'm like, it's like you tell me.
To you, it was just
you understand. But I may not know what I mean at that time, but I mean, it's the easiest thing I've done.
But you know what? You just said something right now, that we sometimes don't know the worth of what we have. Right,
but we don't.
You know what I'm saying? But over there, when we bring in that African spice into it, changes everything.
No, it changes the dynamics.
It changes everything.
I remember what it did instantly was he picked up his phone. Kanye doesn't have phone at that time, so he used Noah Goldstein's phone.
Okay,
and all I was hearing was Jay, we figured it out. Pull up.
You could have wondered who be Jay.
No. I knew it was Jay. I'm like, I hope I've not spoiled these people's music. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
I mean, so I was there 20 minutes. Jay-Z came into the room.
Yeah.
Someone has already done the vocal before I did mine.
Yeah.
They muted the person. I won't mention the person's name.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it was basically your one that they took and just put
They
it
took
there.
my own and put it on top of the own, and they increased the volume. In fact, when Jay-Z came, and he came in, all of us were like, okay. Okay. And Kanye played replayed back. And Jay was like, they said me. So he now came to me, and we shook. That was my first contact with Jay-Z.
That's dope, man.
Then afterward, all the other sessions, we're always in the room.
Yeah. Mate, that is dope, man. Because I remember when we saw them pictures and everything, bro, we were like, wow.
That picture you see, me, Jay-Z, and Kanye, it's only two people that have that similar picture, me and Don Jazzy.
We got a picture right here. I'm just going to pull it up.
Pull it up.
Don Jazzy has it one too.
Yeah.
We're
just going to pull up the picture right here so that people that are watching can obviously see this picture, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is the picture.
I'm not sure if we're going to see anybody that have that kind of picture too.
I doubt it.
Inside that kind of space, what the throne?
Bro, that was a classic era. Watch the Throne. That was a classic era, bro. This is the picture right here for everyone that's out there watching.
This was one of those other sessions, one of those other days that Jay-Z.
Okay.
You know what I mean? This is it right here.
In fact, this was in the morning.
Oh, this was in the morning.
In the morning, can't you see?
Yeah.
It's in the morning.
Fam, this amazing picture, bro.
They just woke up and started cooking.
This is amazing picture, bro. Fam, salute. So, if we can go back and everything, yeah? How did you meet? Because, like you said, you've been singing, music, playing instruments and everything since you were 4 years old.
You want to do autobiography?
Charlie. You got me. It be say we don't know when next we go see you. So make we collect everything now.
Oh, don't be Oliver Twist.
Oliver Twist.
Oliver back. That's not.
Oh, salute, bro. Salute. Okay, just before we go, because we know that you're a very busy guy and everything. Yeah. How did you meet Dbanj, Don Jazzy, more hits? Because what you said earlier, I will confess, I feel like we were cheated out of that. I think that group broke up early, if you ask me. That was a championship
You are the
group.
one talking now.
Yeah, that was a championship group. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. Obviously, we don't know the inside
I
scope.
told you earlier on before, I said, we fight not against flesh and blood, but against principalities in high places, things we cannot see with our naked eyes. Should I repeat that again?
Yes, please.
We fight not against flesh and blood, but against principalities
and
powers in high places. Yes. Things we cannot see with our naked eyes. I just told you that Lucifer was chased into this world. And when he got here, he turned to Satan. Devils are all his handworks. He used them to scatter things.
And just cause chaos everywhere.
You see two great musicians fighting each other. And the hatred has so much spread wide and far. Why? Because of ego. They did not share money. It's not as if they shared 1 billion and one person gets 60, another 40. No. They did not share girlfriends. They did not share houses. Not clothes, not sneakers. Then why beef?
What are we fighting for?
What are we fighting for? Supremacy? Is it not the same thing devil, say Lucifer, tried that he fell?
Yeah.
Why can't you just do your business, live your music, do your thing, enjoy? Why must it be we have to hate ourselves, 30 BG, this other one, where Whiskey FC, this.
I would say, bro, you've always talked about that on your social medias and
now,
everything.
Now, as I say this thing now, watch, they will start attacking your show. But it's the truth. The truth.
It is the truth, though. It is the truth.
Listen. The truth is sweet. I don't like. Why are you massaging wrong ego? What for? If you are the artist and you see your fans are fighting, kill that spirit.
Kill it.
Unify them. Why can't Afrobeats go on world tour and you have Whiskey, Davido, Burna Boy, Rema, Tiwa Savage, anybody, Joe Boy, Fireboy, Asake? Imagine world tour.
That would be crazy.
60,000 capacity around all the stadium in the world.
Easy.
Hello, can you imagine that?
Easy. That would be
everybody
mind-blowing.
will benefit from it, including your podcast, because you will talk about it.
Absolutely.
Okay, the devil do not want that. But rather, everybody wants to do, I sell her 70,000. I sell her 60,000. I for how long?
You see this thing that you're saying here? In my eyes, I can see that the Nigerian artists are starting to recognize that. That's why I can see you.
Recognize what?
You think so?
The unity is tapping into things small.
I disagree.
You think so?
I disagree, bro.
This is the prime of Afrobeats.
Bro, I disagree. I disagree.
This is the prime. Go on Twitter now. X. Go there. Go and look now.
X.
If you go there, you can barely see any information. Good information to digest into your stream. All you see is Paul and Apollo. Paul Apollo. It's happening in Ghana too. We have to kill this spirit.
We have to kill it.
If you don't kill it, it will kill us.
You just mentioned Ghana. I just want... See, you know Afrobeats... Ghana used to be like a poster child.
For people that don't know,
one of the
Kojo is
poster
from Ghana.
childs. I'm Ghanaian, innit?
Yeah.
You know Ghana used to...
No, excuse me. He's not a Ghanaian. He's an African.
I'm an African.
That's true.
I'm an African. We're all African.
That's true.
That your clap.
That's true. You get me. That's a good one right there. That's true.
But you know, Ghanaian music used to be one of the poster child when it comes to African music. Right now, I feel like we're so caught behind. We're even envious of Nigerian music now. In a way, that's all we play. What happened? What do you think?
Do you know what they call global sensation?
Global sensation.
Michael Jackson was living in America, but his music were dancing. Do me right
in the villages in Nigeria.
Every corner.
So why it's just like saying that my Nigeria is beefing American music at that time. Say why are they playing?
No. Be
I'm just saying. I'm coming to somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that what is beautiful, sweet is sweet now. Bass, you could put on the left hand side. He blew in Nigeria.
Yes, now.
He blew in Nigeria.
Makosa.
Share the Nigerian music with that.
Yes, now.
I'm saying that Calypso, I do dance to it. But Mali, we dance to Lucky Dube in Nigeria. We dance to Lucky Dube. He was big in Nigeria.
Yes, now.
Paul McCartney was coming to Lagos. He came to Lagos to do a music camp.
A camp. Okay.
For people that don't know, even South Africans, Brenda Fassie and all them girls.
Everybody go there. All this music, I'm calling that music of the past. Nigeria was a very resourceful market.
Yes, sir.
What are you saying? If all those songs blew in Nigeria, heavy, Afrobeat can't they blow for Ghana, can't they blow for Sierra Leone, people can't they complain, they are not serious.
They're not serious.
They better tap in. We have an opportunity to unite and use one sound and conquer the world.
You're not
then
serious.
they fight. Let me tell you something. That's why I called Stonebwoy, I called Shatta, I called Sarkodie, I called all of them. The earlier, the better you unify your power. Now, this is the time. Yes, I understand. The music is competition, but compete. Not against each other.
Against each other.
Imagine the following Sarkodie has, Stonebwoy has, Shatawale has. Which other person?
King Promise.
King Promise. Imagine we have a joint album by those four. Bam! Joint album.
That would be.
You have Ghanaians in London, in America, in back home, everywhere. Everybody go digest it, and the song will become number one.
Yes, now.
But what are we doing?
We're busy fighting each
I am
other.
not saying that you cannot chase our dreams individually. Chase it.
But then work together.
Maybe we get what they throw. J. Cole and Drake then do album. Have you do
Yes, no.
Joint album. They do.
Yes, now.
Music is there. There's space.
Bro, I tell people, like,
There's space.
the Latin music and everything. You see J Balvin and this other guy. These are like global superstars. They are performing together and everything.
I am not saying that we cannot. Now people do not know that the science has changed. The culture has changed. Afrobeat, everybody wants to have a taste of it.
That's another thing. Do you not feel like if everybody get taste of them, have we got enough gatekeepers?
Don't be using that word gatekeepers. God is the gatekeepers. We're all vessels. What is gatekeeper? I'm not bragging. If you want to mention number one or one of those gatekeepers in Africa, you will mention my name.
Of course.
No. I'm
not bragging.
No.
So, what is the meaning of gatekeepers? What stopped me from calling King Promise? Ricardo Bang just did one song. It fits you. If you jump on it, you can do swap later. Make it happen. And it happened. I'll give you an example. Basiil, when he recorded Falling, I didn't tell him, but I was noticing that on his Instagram page, one of the first known celebrity that was always liking his posts was Kamido.
Okay.
Shout
And
Kamido.
I know Kamido can sing very well.
Yeah.
Shout Kamido.
Yeah.
When he recorded the
Super
song, I sent it to
talented
Kamido. I sent it to two other people. I won't say it now because the remix is coming out.
Okay.
And Kamido recorded the song and sent it back in one day. Have you listened to that track?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
For people that don't know,
In one day.
Basiil.
In one day, and he killed it. That Basiil that wrote the song self begin fear, say, it's sweet to. I say, you two, if you can still record your own.
For people that don't know, Basiil, yeah, this is a young king. He created Basiil.
No, God created Basiil.
God created Basiil, and he is the guardian.
No, guardian.
You go, for Basiil. Go check out his new EP, I Know I Am. You go, I'm saying, by Basiil, bro.
And check the song Falling.
And this is the song he's talking about right now. Falling, Basiil, and Kamido. Let's play it. Listen. Very beautiful song, man.
Bossman, Bankulli, I beg. This Basiil guy, this guy's voice is angelic. Okay. I just want to know how you take on discover him. Like when I don't know if you pick and choose, but waiting you they look out for. How you take on discover this guy?
I mean, for me, it's a spiritual thing. Like I said, I've never signed any contract with any artist ever, and I've helped or supported too many. There's no reason counting.
Wow.
So I was in the US and I was bored. I was on social media, Instagram, and I came across Basiil, and I researched that same instantly there. So I went from that, went to YouTube, saw some music, and instantly as I listened to his music, all his covers is all there. I got connected, and I went to his Instagram page and I DM'd him my phone number. How are you? Call me.
Just like that.
That's all.
Wow, that's amazing.
He must have been excited to see that message.
Well, that's not. I don't. Like I said, I don't see it like that. I don't see it like I'm big and you're small. No, you know, in the spiritual realm, we're equal.
You're equal. But I mean, the impact where you don't get for the Afrobeat in that music in general, for any artist to see a message, to see you message them first like that, asking about them, that is.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. Whatever will cross their mind at that time, but that's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the talent.
And he's talented as hell, man, because I saw his performance. Flavor was in town and he opened for Flavor.
Oh, you were there?
I saw the videos.
Okay.
I saw the videos and everything, and he absolutely killed it.
I think it's chosen. You just need to be developed. That's all.
Absolutely. So the way Afrobeats is right now, from where it's come from to where it is right now, yeah. What do you see for the future of Afrobeats?
It's not going down anytime soon. It's getting refined. You're shocked. It can't go down. Afrobeat can't go down as long as we have social media.
It's not gonna go down.
Because everybody has plugged into that. Except something else apart from social media comes, there will be a driver that nobody knows about. It's not possible. Instagram created trend. Abi trend. Right?
Trend.
Hey, go to trend now. Everybody don't did here now.
Everyone done it already. Everybody done it
So
already.
until, we are tapped in. It's not like before that when there was Twitter, it took some people a long time to know. As long as we have internet. Afrobeat will continue to flourish. But what you'll be seeing is a lot of refining, sound, exactly. I would say 40 years ago, it was Fuji music, and it's still existing. Vivid imagination.
Hey.
You see? Organize.
Every
other day I organize.
Some of us, yeah. Wow.
So it is Fuji being reprocessed through Olamide's, through Reminisce, through different people, and now you have Asake's. What Asake is doing is
it's crazy.
It's
amazing. It's amazing. What do you think about his O2 concert that he just did?
Fantastic. I mean, for me, I will congratulate Asake. I will congratulate Olamide from YBNL. And I will also congratulate everybody on the street.
They pushed him up there.
Now, it's not just that. Let me break it down for you.
Listen. Hold on. Let me break it down for you. You come in.
Drum roll, yeah.
Yeah, I'll break it down for you. At the initial stance of Afrobeat, you need the street to co-sign
Absolutely.
the mainstream Afrobeat.
Absolutely.
Hence, you have Da Green.
Woo! Rest in peace to Da Green, man. Rest in peace to him.
You need a rapper to co-sign
The singer.
But the moment Wizkid, Wande Cole, Davido figured out that they can do it on their own, that marriage stopped happening. And it affected the street. Because now they're trying to figure out how to catch up. Hence, you have that long run. It even it even affected Olamide too at some point.
Yes.
Because he felt people were like, it's not moving forward. But actually, they are the vessel that you use in blowing up. Absolutely. Because you need street credibility for you to get that, to get to the outlet, to get to all those ports.
Yeah.
But when the singers break out, I'm sorry to use this word. Maybe it's a mistake or not. They stopped helping those songs because I would have expected that marriage to continue.
Absolutely.
A lot of collaborations to continue, but at least we saw one. Kana, right? Olamide and Wizkid, which sort of like, I believe, also elevated Olamide into that mainstream singing platform.
Yes. Because a lot of people don't know that the first time he came out, he was a rapper.
He was a rapper.
That's what I'm saying. Because now he's trying other things too.
Yeah.
Now, I'm happy that Asake sold out O2 Arena. I have seen him or anybody that will come before him sell it out 10 years ago because it's just a matter of time.
Because we are looking at
now. What has happened is that Asake is not just singing. I mean, I'll give kudos also to the producer.
Oh yeah.
Because what he has done is to take that same. It's mostly Yoruba, but it's not Asake cannot sing English.
Yeah, he can.
When he was singing English, you guys were not listening to him.
Sure.
But when he switched to Fuji,
everybody
and he added some
on the
kind of magnificent production,
Everybody
all
jumped.
the strings. Everybody were like,
Everybody jumped
a lot
in
of people are listening or singing or dancing or moving to the tune. It's not just because they understand what he's saying,
No.
but because it's just a very good music.
Absolutely.
Half the time I'm Ghanaian, I don't understand what he's saying.
I hope I explained. I mean,
No, you did. Because from what you're saying and everything, yeah, back in the day, the streets
have to consign the mainstream.
They have to consign you and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's just amazing how things have changed. But then I think right now it's sort of going back to there now because
It has to go back because it's real, it's original. The people are yearning for it.
And what you guys
Can't
are
you
saying?
see what's happening with Fowls, Flavor, and Odumodu Black song? Can't you see Olamide and Fino, the relationship between them?
That marriage, bro.
Listen, kept them relevant for a long time.
for a very long time.
and
yeah.
even till now.
Yeah.
So it's the science. Who did the hook on that first song? Flavor. Is Flavor loved, yes or no?
Oh, yes.
Oh, of course, it's love.
Fowls is from the West. He has his own following too.
Yeah.
Odumodu Black. Oh, Jesus Christ. You see what's
That guy just come out.
So you can see the science. Two rappers on one. That's it.
it's
Why
amazing.
why is that not happening? The song is Wi-Fi. The song is possibly number one in Nigeria.
Yeah. You guys, amazing, man.
Even this guy tweeted a few days ago. I mean, this has got to do with what we're just talking about, Ebro.
Yeah.
So I'll just read out his tweets quickly. So he said, it should be noted, many major record labels have deep prioritized signing rappers.
This is in America, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Or something
yeah,
like that,
in America. The focus is now African music and Latin music. Rappers better stop being boring and talking about the same shit over and over, chasing TikTok success and comment sections. So this is Ebro, based in America.
Because, bro, like I love the fact that you just read this right now because you said something from my question that I asked you. Where do you see the future of Afrobeats? And you said amazing, right? Me, I was a bit reserved when it comes to that because of we are seeing all these international record labels now jumping on the Afrobeat thing, right? My whole thing has been, okay, it's good. It's taking us everywhere in the world and everything. But I just saw hope that, because we know when record companies jump on it, it's all about money now. So I hope it doesn't take away the flavor, the sauce, the
why
soul.
are you afraid of the unknown? If you have $10 billion, are you going to sit on it or you are going to invest?
Of course, invest on it.
Oh, for real? You invest? Okay. If you are going to invest, what are you going to invest on?
The thing that's working.
Afrobeat is working. The question, what I would have expected you to say is that where are the billionaires from Africa, from Nigeria? What are they doing with their money? Hold on now. What are they doing with their money? What else do they need to prove on how to invest? They have the information. It is in their faces.
It's right there. The blueprint is
Listen now, rather than invest in that, somebody now bringing his money from another side is investing and you are complaining.
I'm not complaining.
No, you are afraid now. You are scared. Scared of what now?
It's because
That's why I say that why don't you attack those people there that have the money, that sees, that wake up, that wants to throw parties, that turns you to amusement park. That it is only when they want to do political rally or you are called these artists to come and those ones you give them a pass. You are now attacking those people. It is music business, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Is it music? It is music business.
It's no longer music. It's music business.
I don't want to talk
now,
about that. What Ebro says is peculiar to his people. And we too, we are saying what is peculiar to our people.
Yes. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. That's
How
amazing.
didn't you look at it like that? Is your government investing in music?
No, really.
Of course not.
Just there. Is the private sector doing anything?
Like you said.
The structure is collapsing back home. Somebody looks at there that this is an if you're a businessman, you look for opportunities. It's sad.
But why do you think that
What you
is,
should
though?
say is that, boys, see what is happening, equip yourself with information so that you don't fall into traps. Because whether you like it or not, some people will go down for it.
But why do you think yeah, just like you said, the billionaires, the government, the politicians, the private sector. Why do you think they don't prioritize this? Because because clearly everybody can see this is a gold mine. And this is where
I'm sorry, I can't think for them. It is their money. If it is your money, you do as you wish.
Abi,
but don't complain.
Because this is the fastest, one of the fastest growing.
Are you telling me that you don't have billionaires in Ghana that can set up a proper record label?
Oh yeah,
Don Jazzy set up the label with his sweat and blood.
Bro, see what that guy is
and
doing.
He got investors after how many years? Over 10 years of building. Now all of them they shout, say Rema the blue. Now I no go blue. Let me even shock you. Burna Boy has over 1 billion streams. Whiskey has over 1 billion streams. All of them have 1 billion streams. The question is, where is our bank? In all this, where is there?
All of them just did the chop.
They know they chop waiting. It is to bank money for criminals. It is to bank money for politicians. Can't they invest in all those boys? Can't they give them loan? Go and try and get loan now. For any business. No, they will give you loan, but they will take percentage, cut your neck. Are you not putting all that into factor? The private sector, the banking system, all the revenues Burna Boy is making, all the revenue Whiskey is going, which country is it going to?
Because it's so...
Answer. Which country?
My brother, it is going abroad, isn't it?
Thank you.
It's going abroad.
You see? And is your biggest export.
And they're not even supporting them like that.
Forget about support. If you create an enabling environment back home, they will bring their money back home now. But if they bring the money back home, the money will be devalued with what is going on.
Yep.
Boys are wise, oh. Let me tell you something. If you teach a man how to fish, he may not forget you. He may not forget you. If you do not teach a man how to fish and he figure it out by himself, he may also forget you.
And you know what? And that's part of the reason why I don't fault.
A lot of sense,
I don't fault some I don't fault this artist, yeah, because we have this conversation here all the time. I say I don't fault this artist because you see people online chatting and everything, saying, "Oh, they don't prioritize, the people that made them. Obviously, the people in Nigeria and Africa and all those kind of things." Yeah, I said, bro, you can't blame them.
I will blame them.
No,
you see the way I'm talking.
No, I mean, I can't blame the artist.
I can blame the artist because music is not. Music is a gospel. It's a gospel. It's only a pathway for you.
Yeah, but if
you see
the
what
big
I'm
man
saying,
that you're
I'm talking about the empathy now.
Yeah.
As an artist, I'm not talking back and forth. I'm just saying that music is an empathy. Everything that comes, the success that comes from it, it's not only for you now.
Yeah.
You can see how difficult to be a musician is.
Yeah.
Because if you make this move, they will attack you. If you make this move, they will not attack you. You understand? If you make left, turn right. Yeah. Okay, what thing I won't make I be? I don't want to become role model. You have no choice. You have been chosen for it. Jesus, did you think if he knew that it was going to be as hard as this, you think you go carry nonsense? No, answer me now. If he knew it was going to be like that, if it was some human being, they would chicken out.
Of course, isn't it?
Die for the world?
Hell no.
Get caned nakedly for the world, stabbed, and I need water. They gave him alcohol.
And on top of it, you
he
are not
died.
even grateful.
He now died for your sin again.
You guys are not even grateful for that, So.
And they are still preaching about Jesus after 4,000 years. They are still trying to convert people in his name. So what are you saying? If Jesus can go through that, you artist, I beg.
Bro, listen, we can talk for days and everything, yeah, but we know that you're a busy guy, and we know that you have a lot of things lined up.
I've gone past the time.
I know. But thank you so much, though.
No problem.
Thank you so much. We actually do appreciate you, man.
Wholeheartedly appreciate you coming through today.
Listen, this gentleman right here, apart from all his accolades and everything, he's a great guy. You know what I'm saying? And if you go fit, come on this platform, come there with us, none of you have any excuse, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like the top of the top. You know what I'm saying? But we thank you so much, man.
No, I thank you.
I
thank you for doing what you're doing. There's something they call perseverance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks as if, oh, wow, we're not going to get people.
But we thank you so much.
I spoke to you, and I'm the one that reached out to you that I will come.
Yes.
You didn't invite me now. I'm the one that invited myself.
Yes.
Because I know that it is what you're doing is good to support And that's what people know me for.
Your humility.
I don't need to know you to support you.
Absolutely.
If what you're doing is a just cause.
I
This
swear
is
to
good for Afrobeats.
I swear to God, the day you posted one of our clips, bro, in the group chat, we were like, yo, Big Bang posted also. Everybody just did shout and everything, man. Because like we never see anything like that.
I don't own that platform now.
Bro.
If God or Jesus choose who to bless, or who not to bless, they have the power to do that.
Absolutely.
In this instant, it's not that I have the power. I am opportune to be in a position where I see you use your money to set this thing up.
Absolutely.
And you set it up for greatness. It's not as if you are attacking Afrobeat.
No, of course not.
You want to bring people together to say a story, for us to look unified, for us to send a positive message. So I should support you.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Listen. Thank you to you guys out there, man. You can be anywhere in the world, but you're right here with us. This is Fresh Off the Boat Show. It's your boy, Toby, Kojo. Kelly's not here today, and we are here with the greatness himself, Big Bang. Next time. See you guys later.
Love.
Peace.